Welcome, I'm David.
I'm Lindsay, and this is Desmonds Donders.
Car park. Well, this isn't a car park, this is the road to the seminary. It's June 17th, Saturday. Sorry, it might be a bit windy, noise-wise, but it's very refreshing. I do have sun cream on because the sun's bouncing off the sky. I'm going to tip you up a bit because that's better. And this is where we're parked for the weekend. Surrounded by mountains. A whisky distillery and a Highland Spring water factory thing. I don't know what it is. We were here this time last year, avoiding the Queen's Platinum Jubilee celebrations. As in, we didn't want to get snarled up with all the people, so we just came somewhere where we thought there wasn't going to be many people. And we were right. This is also a dark skies area. Obviously not this time of year because it doesn't get dark. And it's just another warm day. We arrived last night and there was a car with a tent on its roof rack, but fancier than last weekend's because it had what looked like a extension that went down the side of the car. They left before we got up, although I did hear there seemed to be some form of argument going on and a lot of doors banging, and there was a German motorhome and they left about 10:30 this morning, so when they left we moved into their slot so it's easier for other folk to come in. And one guy came in his car before we moved, said he was going for a run, and to which I replied, in this heat? And he went, oh yeah, and I said, well, I'll enjoy it. I wouldn't, it's too warm. So we parked the other side of him, so we're not taking up as much at the entrance of the car park. And then two smaller cars came in individually and parked the opposite way from all the rest of us. Never mind, we're here. David's listening to the cricket. I keep finding orchids, but I know this place is where I usually find royal pansies, which I'm looking for, but I can't see them yet, but they're usually around the corner. I haven't got my walking shoes on, I've only got my sandals on, so my walking shoes are in the house. It's been very warm in the factory this last week, to the point where I think a lot of folk have felt like they're actually melting, me included. And there's a big party going on at Walker's headquarters today. Oh, there we go, I've found them. I don't know if you're going to be able to see them because they really are quite tiny. But, oh, have a look and see. pansy. Not at all like the pansies you used to see in the shops. So I'm going to switch off a minute so I can take some pictures. And this is Scalan Seminary. It looks like somebody's been out cutting the grass to make it easy for you to actually walk round, because sometimes you come here and you're not sure where, you know, it's safe. There is an awful lot of water here, which is really surprising considering there isn't anywhere else. I'm not sure if it's the estate that's actually done all the work here, or if it's actually the Friends of Scalan. Because when we came last year, there was a young lad fixing the roof on one of the outhouses near the house, near the barn. But you'll see in here. All that water, all that power, and it's not switched on. I've never been here when the things have been open. And there's the two old carts that was used by the last farmer who lived here. I believe he left not that long ago. I can't remember. There's been so much work done here. And thank you to whoever cut the grass. It makes walking around here a bit safer, especially through the nettles. I'm going to put the proper tin roof back on the old building, which is what the lad was doing last year. There's a lot of old agricultural tools have been placed around in the grass. In the 1700s, when the seminary was open, this place must have been so desolate, because obviously they had to be hidden, because Catholicism was not looked upon with any great grace. And they had the young men come here to train to be priests, and then there's a lot of bees on the ground. There's a nice new shiny tin roof, and if David's still got access to the pictures, he can show you the boy that was doing it last year. There was a quite long conversation with him last year about it. He came and repointed the walls here, put new roofs on, and I don't know when it's open. It's a shame, because it would be wonderful to be able to see in here, but everything's locked up. And you can't see, and all you can see is me. So we'll go into the seminary. The swallows are out. was another field of, sorry, another wheel attached to this building, but I'm not sure. The water doesn't come near here or close enough to run it, so I'm not quite sure what it was for. I'm still not very sure why this is it's so full of water when everything else is so dry. Here's the other wheel, so what it would have been used for, goodness only knows, but there's the channel, if you can see it, the light. Oh, so maybe it would have just, over there seems to be nothing to process it round. Right, I'm going to turn around. Of course, all this long grass means midges, horseflies, commonly known as clegs, and ticks to look out for. So, there's people coming in. I'll switch it back on when we get in the house. Scalan Seminary, open from 1716 to 1799, when they moved to just outside Inverurie in Aberdeenshire. Well, nearer to Kemney than Inverurie, to be honest. In a place, please forgive me, Aquhorthies is what I think it's pronounced, but I'm not local. It may be too dark in here to film, I'm not sure yet. Oh my goodness, that door's stiff. But this is the seminary. The 300th anniversary of the foundation of Scalan was 2016. And when the seminary left, it became a farmhouse for people to actually use. You could imagine how cold and desolate this place was. And Bishop George Hay And this is the master's bedroom. And the master's study. And the master's room. You wonder how many feet have trod these floors. And this is a chapel with a door to the outside, because obviously the locals would come in through this, well, they come up the stairs and through the door here. And the dormitory's the other side. Oh, the knees. And this is the dormitory. I don't normally keep this door shut. And up here's the attic, which is really quite awful feet wise, because I don't believe people had size 7 feet. And not in the 1700s. And you can see there's not really a lot to see. But it's just very, very quiet and very desolate. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure I don't miss my footing. Right, and that is the stairs that we just came up, and we'll go back down.
Thank you for watching Desmonds Donders. And remember, please take nothing but memories and leave nothing but tracks. Please subscribe and ring the bell for notifications, and hopefully we'll see you next time.